Too much time protecting the Kashyyyk wall? Or maybe it's regretting your choices to storm the Jedi Temple. Either way, it's safe to say many of us have invested a lot of time into this game, and yet we don't have any Black Series from this masterpiece to put on our shelves. That's why in this video I'll show you how I made this into a playable class from the classic game. Let's go. First, you'll want to disassemble the figure using a hairdryer and hobby knife. After the figure is fully disassembled, it's time to mask off the undersuit. I use blue tack to do this, but tape or other methods are equally as useful. Here I'm taking off 3D prints from the supports. These 3D prints are vital for making unique looking characters. All my parts are from DS Artworks Patreon. If you're unable to print parts yourself, there's many vendors that will sell physical prints too, such as CB Prints. Both links will be in the description. Here's all the necessary primers and sealers I'll be using. Matte white for the base colour. Grey for the extra armour parts. Black for the weapons. And lastly, a protective clear coat. Once all the parts are fully dried, it's time to unmask that undersuit. Now the fun part, hand painting. As always, I begin with painting all the black areas, such as the helmet details and undersuit areas. Taking a small hobby knife to scrape away excess paint allows me to clean up my mistakes. Sometimes the cleanup process involves me having to cover up my mistakes with the white paint to match the base colour. Here I'm making a rough 501st colour and just going by eye. I'm using flat blue, white and a hint of grey. I don't want it to match the 501st colour perfectly, so this is fine for my needs. I tried to get the markings as straight as possible with little cleanup, but I always have to go back and fix it one way or another until I'm happy. I make a wash and put it into the recessed areas of the armour. To do this I just add some water to my black paint. Most of the weathering on this figure is by dry brushing black paint to get the effect of carbon scoring. The character in game has a darker tone of blue for their camo and chest armour, so for this I'm using Prussian blue. To prevent everything looking too grey, I added some silver in some areas that needed to pop a little more. Once you're happy with your painting, it's time to go and add one last layer of clear coat to protect all the paint. While that's drying, it's time to work on the camo. I use lens cleaning cloths as they hold paint well, can be cut to size, and they don't cone out at the sides unlike some other materials. There's no particular way I paint these, but I do add a little bit of water to this one, so I have to go over a few times because of this. Now whilst the camera is drying, I bring the parts back to assemble the figure. I measure and cut pieces of ribbon to size before painting them to match the existing parts. One of the few final steps is to add gloss varnish to the visor. Once the camera is in place, I add glue to 3 areas, under the 2 front boxes of the belt and under the detonator at the back. And here he is, all complete, and I think the only thing left to do is to take some pictures of him. As always, if you've enjoyed, please like, comment and subscribe to see more content like this. Thank you all for watching, and happy customizing.